We'll just give it a minute as people start to join in, and we will get ripping. Oh wow, you already opened yours up, Vinny? Did you pull a sketch by chance? All right, so then sketches are less than one per case. That's always the one thing you never know with them is the sketches. Long gone are the days of one sketch per box. The good Marvel and DC days that they had. I'm only going to wait about 30 more seconds, but you're the only one on right now. I didn't even look at the checklist. They did comic. Oh. I didn't know that they had Strange New Worlds comics. So then they've got to be brand new. It's not like they're pulling, um, comics from the 70s or 80s. All right, well, let's get started. I'm sure some more people will come on as we go. Tonight we have ourselves the just released Rittenhouse Star Trek Strange New World Season 2. This, based off of, what you're going to get out of here, we had this as a snake draft. Probably have a full snake and then some. Also with the breaks in general, since we post them before we have all the information, um, you don't even know exactly what you're going to be getting out of them. So let's just got the case open. Drop ourselves down. And responding to your post there, Vinny, Star Trek, I know Next Generation definitely had comic cuts. I couldn't tell you specifically what release it was in. And also, yeah, Rittenhouse is usually the same. They have their stuff runs pretty consistent, where the autographs and, uh, the hits are in the same general spot. It'll take me a couple of boxes and then I'll forget how they go. Now, since I don't have Paramount, I know I've said this 100 times, I've never seen the show. I did see 2 gold in 1 pack. I saw on the sell sheet that Carol Kane is in this. So the basic card design is identical to season 1. There's really not much different. I forgot to fix the zoom, or the focus, I mean. Let me just do that real quick. I'm sorry. Let me just go back. I really don't know what kind of camera I need to get. I mean, alright, so that's good like that. I have, whatever the most expensive camera that they had at Best Buy when I bought it. Need to get those real fancy ones. Okay, well that answers that question. Each box had 1 pack with an extra gold. And just like we always do, I will show you the inserts out of the first box or 2, and then after that, you're only going to see autographs, relics, anything new that we didn't see in the previous boxes. Alright, so this is a travel poster. I'm going to try and keep my piles of stuff behind the camera so you don't see me reaching across all the time. The costume, number 37. This is opening sequence, right? No, storyboard. Wrong one. Storyboard. Alright, so these are pretty much all identical to the ones from last season. Hey, Eugenia. our first red is card number 16, 32 of 50. And how much of this are you getting for your own personal stash? All right, there's our first autograph. All right, so that was left. All right, this is definitely a relic. I wasn't counting the packs. We were about halfway down. RC25. I gotta reach. So just to jump shows, are you two ready for Doctor Who to start back up? Alright, so the left side had one relic and one autograph. Yankees? Boo. I was just asking if Ozzy Time Lord up there obviously is a Doctor Who fan as well. I was just asking, I know you are. I was just asking if you two are ready for. That pack feels like it's got a soft sleeve in it. Now I know sketches, they'll usually sleeve. It's definitely not a metal card. I don't feel the weight of it. But the other, I don't know if they sleeve the comic cuts. Here's another costume. Okay, so it could be an acetate or a sketch. There's autograph number 2. Like I said, it's definitely not metal. And if it is, it really fooled me. Now that, I believe, is opening sequence, right? No, that's storyboard also. I thought they both had the same design. Ah, you're back. I was just asking, I'll try it again, if the two of you are ready for Doctor Who's about to start back up. And here's autograph number 3. Costume. we have a big delay here? Ozzy, are you getting a case of this? I know Adrian is. Gold. And this is one of the characters. Yeah, character. Oh, that was, there's a little fuzz on it. Came off. I mean, I wasn't really, I don't know. I just feel like the show is just not what it used to be. Gold. Alright, let's see what we've got in this pack first. You know what, maybe this is metal, now that I'm feeling it. It does feel heavy. Yeah. This is one of their, I think this is their expressions, right? This blue one? Yeah, E57. 63 of 150. Alright, we'll start with this one here first. And you guys are going to have to tell me how I did on any of these, except for some of the main names. Kyle Gatehouse. I 100% agree with you. We'll do this one next. Brendan Jeffers, Inscription, Ensign Inman. Yeah, I will continue to watch no matter how good or bad it is. I got fooled with apparently a April Fool's. Now I know that at least one of these is good. Dual autograph. Babs Olusanmokun and Jess Bush. Well, it's easy to put things in the scarce category when they only have to sign, they sign 10 of each kind, and this top one wrapper got a little smushed on. Alright, so if things still hold true, matter of fact, that's a soft sleeve right there, I can feel it. And then the relic was about halfway down. There's the relic. And the autograph was only one or two above it. Now you think the auto relic will be number one no matter what? Oh, that's right. You're number two. Oh, here's our two golds. Yeah, and that was the first or second pack on the last one. Looks like our travel poster. Yep. After this, I'll just be saying what we pulled for the inserts. Costume. Storyboard. And so one of these two should be an auto. I lost track. Oh, there's our red. Card number 31, numbered 3 of 50. And that's the wrong soft sleeve. No, it's not. Just a little big. Oh, that's your case. Well, good for you. I didn't, there's our autograph. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be in. I didn't check the tracking. Yeah, I had told Adrian, because it wasn't April 1st. It was like 2 days later. There was a post that they were rebooting Doctor Who and moving it to Amazon Prime. And I was all excited. And then he said that, he's like, I'm pretty sure that's an April Fool's joke. I did see an article, a couple of quotes from Russell Davies that I think they said they're not going to be doing any of the monsters, like anything. There's the gold costume. Oh, you saw that same article? I mean, except for the end of Eternals and Saturday Night Live, I hadn't seen Harry Styles act in anything, so I couldn't tell you if he was good or bad, but here's our character card. If either of you are looking for any cards from the last couple of Doctor Who releases, I've been thinning out a lot of my collection. I don't collect autographs, so I won't have any of those, but I have most of the inserts and parallels. I also have a lot of, almost all of the Alien Attacks, the ones that Topps put out. Costume. Alright, so it should be autograph, I believe, in this one. And then I forget if it was two in a row or if it alternated. So there's autograph. This looks like storyboard. figures the pack with the wrapper that's all messed up. Hopefully the card is okay. And card has a little ding in the corner. Hopefully this is a common. Alright. No, let's do these. This one's an acetate. And you still get a gold. Are all the acetate lower deck? Or are they just... Oh, this isn't lower deck, this is just a comic version then, right? Animated character cards. I mean, was there a cartoon version of the show? Like something with the, some kind of special thing? Six Rhapsody Shiny... excuse me. RC27. I just want them to play the old shows. I guess I need to get BritBox to be able to watch that. Alright, so let's see. 5 reds, 6 Rhapsody shiny cards, 6 character cards, and 4 acetates. So I've got 1 acetate, 2 character cards so far. I don't think I have a Rhapsody. I'm just looking to see. Oh, there it is. Rhapsody. Well, Vinny, I have to kind of disagree with you. It is funny that we're opening Star Trek cards and we're talking about Doctor Who, but... Oh, Jesus, I didn't show you guys the autographs. Alright, I'm going to do the one with the ding first. I'm sorry. Warren Sher. There's a... And then it probably won't even show because it's not going to focus right. There's an ever so tiny ding right there in the corner. And we have Alex Spencer. And we end with Dan Janot. So there's the relic. And then the autograph was one of those two. So there's something in a soft sleeve in every box, I guess, between all the different things. Alright, so going back a couple of posts there, Vinny. So the reason why I'm going to disagree with you, well, slightly out of order, here's our travel poster, is that I don't think it's the doctor, it's the stories. Because um, they just got too preachy. And, really, costume card, they really got away from, just, you'd always have that underlying message in an episode, but it wasn't so in your face that it took away from, it went the other way around. There's our autograph. The things that I don't, and then just little things that, it's science fiction, so I don't get why they cared so much, but they made it a point. I read an article about how when uh, what was the, I can't remember the storyline now, but when Whitaker changed, they changed the clothes in the regeneration instead of keeping them like they should, and they said they didn't want to. It was something about being a female character to a male character or vice versa. So they didn't want to keep the same clothes. It just made no sense. Because that was always one of the things that was funny is that when the doctor would change, especially when it was somebody bigger to somebody smaller and the clothes are all out of sorts. It's just amazing that it's the same, that Davies when he was in it, 15 years ago or whatever it was, the stories were completely different. Here's our double gold pack. There's our character or cast card. Ozzy, there definitely is. I'm not sure. Vinny does not seem to be as far behind as you. There's a costume. Autograph number 2. How do you like the torpedo bats that the Yankees started this trend on this year? Storyboard. Oh, upside down. Autograph number 3. Costume. And I'm not saying that she would have, you know, been as good as, say, Tennant, but, if she would have had the same stories as he did, her tenure would have been a lot better. Acetate, whoops. Number, I can't see that. 9, I think. All right. RC20. All right, let's see how he did. Full bleed. Wrong Fu. Graham Somerville. Lindy Booth. There's our case topper. CT3. And I dropped it. Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying there, Ozzy. I don't know how you say his name, but Nikuti. I mean, he's a very charismatic character. I think he does fine, but the stories are just god awful. Is that a relic? Yeah, that's the relic. So either I flip the packs, or this one's different. Oh, 2 golds. travel poster and our gold. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm looking at it. I just noticed it was choppy and then it was clean, and well, let me just see. Maybe I've got too much junk open. Um, and it's grabbing into the. It's stealing some of my bandwidth here. Alright, so it looks like it's cleaned up a little bit. Alright, so I just closed out a bunch of stuff. You know, it stinks. When we used to have Ustream back in the day, before they, I don't even know if they're still around, when they switched it to a pay service, the feed was so seamless. But now using this encoder, like I can see the delay, and I just mean the feed delay, not that it's choppy. Okay, autograph. And even what I see on my screen from the encoder is, you know, smooth and up to date. But then the video that I'm looking at on the YouTube feed is 30 seconds behind. So I never actually know what you're seeing or not. Costume card, gold. You know, oh yeah, there it is. Well, that's definitely metal. I can hear that. Alright, here's the shiny one that you were talking about. Now you said that you pulled 5 of those? I'm trying to find your post. Oh, 6 Rhapsody shiny cards. I mean, that was our first one, which means we're going to have to pull one in just about every other box. And I say this in every video for Rittenhouse product that we open, and I tell them every time I go to the Philly show. But the wrappers. You don't need the entire wrapper for your points. When you open the pack, you know where the points are. You can easily just make it that portion of the wrapper. And just save so much hassle. I don't know if that's just the wrapper. Something felt a little different there. I think it's just me. I think it's just an autograph. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's a costume card. List up. Rhapsody. It says 1 in 48, so 6 would be the correct number. Autograph number 2. Storyboard. I guess I'm thinking of Discovery that had opening sequence. And autograph number 3. Alright, so this is a metal. Spock. E54, 16 of 150. RC35. What was her name? Was it Simca on Taxi? Alright, let's see. We'll start with this one. Andre Day Kim. Oh well, alrighty. Elora Patnaik and Michael Boehner. Benyar. And Kyle Cass. Actually, I liked. She was the ghost of Christmas Present in Scrooged. I'm getting that choppy again. Alright, I'm gonna very slowly. Looks like it went away already. so relic. Ah, correct. She's definitely been in a lot. There's 2 golds. Except for that first duel, this case has been pretty underwhelming. Would that be correct to say? So the second half has got to be much, much better. Well, I mean, there's other... I'm getting choppy again. Storyboard. I mean, just looking at... It says there's 5 viewers right now, and that there was 11 total. You know, so some people have come and gone. There are some people, they just put it on and then they don't chat or they can't chat. There's a red. Card 42, 26 of 50. Well, fingers crossed you are correct on that. Oh, that's the relic. I'll save that for later. There's our... feels pretty light. I guess it's hard to top how good Season 1 was with that release. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. Here's autograph number 2. Alright, I'm jumping over to the autograph checklist. Actually, I'm going to say Anson Mount, obviously. Bruce Horak. Carol Kane. Oh, Clint Howard is in this? Is there anything he's never been in? And Ethan Peck, obviously. Alright, so I'll know the big ones when I see them. There's our character, or excuse me, our cast. Did your autograph relic, did that replace the standard relic or replace an autograph, or was it in addition to? Costume card. Autograph. Storyboard. Oh, something in a soft sleeve. Hey, we got a sketch. Okay, we'll start with RC26. And we have Noah Lamana. Abbas Wahab. I agree with you, Vinny, they do. Well, Ozzy, let's change that at least. Melissa Navia. Our first real main crew member then, right? Not counting the duel. And you'll have to help me again since I don't watch the show. And let me go to the sketch list. Oh boy, there's 27 of them. I can't quite... Is that AIM? A-I-M? Or there's a... Well, Alvin Manalo right on the top. But AIM, I remember AIM from before, when we used to do some of the Marvel stuff. Maybe Irma Ahmed, one of the ones that have been doing it for a long time. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lag, Ozzy. I don't know what's going on. I mean, unless everybody in the house is on multiple things at once and it's taken away. And out goes Relic. Travel poster. Costume. Trevor, how you doing tonight? Oh, for you this morning. Um, I think it's been pretty average. We just finally got our first main individual crew member autograph. We did get a nice duel, and we just pulled a sketch. Autograph number 1. I never remember the time differences between everybody. Does Australia have more than one time zone? Yeah, we got to pick up the pace a little bit. We're just halfway through. 2. That was in a different spot. And if anybody wants to check for me, that sketch, there's the song Rhapsody. Oop, I put a gold in here. If Irma Ahmed, if she's the one that signs sketches AIM, AIM, I'm pretty sure that's what that says in the corner. Yeah, I need you to tell me what the winning lottery numbers are, since you're in the future. You know, I was hoping that Big Smitty was going to be on. He got number 1. I was actually more curious if he had ever been to Camden, New Jersey before, since he had posted he was stopping there, and what he thought of that wonderful city and this wonderful state of New Jersey. Alright, autograph. Alright, so that's our 3 autographs. Storyboard. There's our comic cut. C1, 42 of 82. Let's see, we got a duel yet? Nope. RC21. Let's see. Go with this one first. David Hyun, or Hun, I don't know how to pronounce it. Jamila Ross. You know, Vinny, my mom is from Elizabeth, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And Bruce Horak. can't tell if one of these is a soft sleeve or not. I feel like this one does, but it's not in the right spot. But when I was young and we would go visit my grandmother up in Elizabeth, I always remember when you get, what is that, exit 13 on the turnpike? And all those factories, ugh. Travel poster. Costume. Storyboard. And some, I guess a bad cut. Now I'm trying to, that one. Now I'm trying to see if maybe, I wonder if that might actually be the other relic. I'm not really seeing another relic pack. Autograph. You know, we pulled those first 3 reds right away, and then nothing. No, I mean, we still have 5 boxes left. 5.5. I know. I want to go pull a video from like 10 years ago. Did it always take this long to open up a case of cards? Costume, gold. Here's one of these singing, the Rhapsody, number 5. And Trevor, I got your box as well today. I didn't open it. You know, to make sure however many boxes you ordered was in there, but I'm sure it's fine. I mean, Houdini actually has like a crew though to help him, doesn't he? His his nephew is like a partner with him. But yeah, I was just about to say the same thing, Vinny. I mean, if you look at the break, oh, Rusty Nail, how you doing, Neil? I mean, when I go to the break section of Blowout, it's just dead. I mean, I'm barely filling breaks, and um, when I go to the break section, I'm in there more than anybody else. It seems like. I mean, I'll be honest. It is a shame when the National was in Atlantic City, and I had gone down there because I think Pop Century had just come out, and I picked up my cases directly from Blowout at the show. And well, the problem, you know what the problem is, Vinny, is I don't anymore because with Fanatics, I can't even get stuff. And I mean, and that's through Blowout because now Blowout doesn't get as much, and the price is insane. FR, it's either a 5 or a 9. I really enjoyed having this little non-sport part. You know, I always say is let everybody else do the sports, do their 100 casers. I don't care. I just want to do my little stuff here off on the side. But now it's crept its way into it. RC31. But you pretty much can't touch Star Wars stuff. I mean, like whoever was it mentioned, Masterworks. You got to try and buy it directly from them, and then the boxes that I can get without having to try and go through the raffles or whatever. They're $600 and $700 for a box of Masterworks. It's a bloodbath. Greg Brick. Cryptozoic. I mean, for all intents and purposes, Cryptozoic is done making cards. Martin Quinn. And Emma Ho with a little heart. Topps has Marvel now. So, or Fanatics has Marvel. Fanatics has Star Wars. Fanatics still has Stranger Things, but I mean, I think that's pretty much done. I know they tried doing that high tech. Upper Deck has DC now, so but they're the stuff that they've put out has been nothing. So you're right, Vinny. It pretty much leaves Rittenhouse. Oh, I forgot to. I think that's it. Did they announce a new Star Trek movie in the works? Okay, so I was right on the artist. You know, it had been so long. I just thought I had read something. There's a red. I used to be really good at the artists when when everything was, you know, the comic stuff was one sketch a box. There's autograph number 1. I think that's the best. That's the best part of AI is the way it's able to make videos. I get the dumbest things pop up in my feeds when I'm just scrolling around. There's a cast. I am not feeling a soft sleeve. When you say the box run, do you mean the like the quantity? So these are numbered out of 6,000. 6,000 boxes. Autograph. Storyboard. Autograph. So we did not have one of the sleeved type inserts in this box. We did have one of the cast cards though. Oh, this one's nice. I don't know if they're all like this. Where'd he go? RC28. So looking at that picture there, I guess it's the shoulders have that pattern in them. Oh no, those are those stripes. All right, let's see what we got. We have Michael Benier. Elora Patnaik or Patnaik. And Paul Wesley. I mean, I would guess James T. Kirk has got to be good, right? Are those at auction though, or are they buy it now listings? wonder if that's people that have opened up entire cases, or if they just opened up a box and are getting whatever they could get. Yeah, it's always hard to predict some of them. Who knows what people are thinking? Autograph number 2. Yeah, you would think, the initial listings, you put them at, $20, and then you can move them lower. Especially if they're new signers, even if you think they're a common. All right, Rhapsody. I'll go with this. Oh, let's do our relic first. Still no duel. RC32. Simon Northwood. I didn't know our former president was a Klingon. Andrew Jackson. There's our second inscription. Jennifer Hui, Star Trek. Alright, these last three boxes, we're going to have something big in all three of them. Going to have an auto relic in one. We're going to have a top in the other two. Got to put that positive energy. Poster. There's a relic. That's in a different spot. Maybe that's our auto relic. Vinny, you said yours was on top though, wasn't it? None of those others look like a relic. Oh, that's a soft sleeve. Let's try mixing it up. We're just going to jump between rows. Autograph. Well, who are some of the other bigger names to look for? You know, obviously, you know, Anson Mount and Rebecca Romijn. You know, I know them. Somebody that's more specific to the show, not somebody who's, you know, famous besides the show. Autograph. Yeah, we still have to get our dual relic and a triple. There's the Rhapsody insert. And who's Newsom? I mean, I remember. Well, we got the duel with Bush on it in the first box. Uh, well, she's a woman. Usually, female characters are more expensive than the guys, and I'll just have to assume that she's attractive. I don't believe so, Trevor. There's an acetate card. I think that's number 7. Come on, multi, 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 multi. DRC 5. I have no idea who we got here. Reed Birney. Adelaide Kane. And Jesse James Keitel. That auto relic must be in the last box. I'm not seeing it here. There's our cast card. These cards they have the weirdest feel to them. It's like they have a soft sleeve. It's like almost like they have a rubbery coating on them. All right, let's see. That's our red. So that'll make 5. So, oops. Could be one more. Might be it. Don't think that's anybody. I just want to just go right to where the autographs are and skip all these others. I know most of you don't care about about anything except for the autographs. autograph number 2. Oops. And autograph number 3. Triple relic would be nice. Nope. Single. Actually, this is it's a duplicate. RC26. We had this one before. Alright, we'll start with this one. Amika Menakaya. And we'll go with Ryan Terk. That's the wrong Vulcan right there. But that's the right Vulcan. Alright, let's take bets on the auto relic. Who are we going to get? I don't even know who the 5 people are. I can't feel it. I'll know it when I get to it. I mean, that's definitely a relic right there. Oh, let's see, who's on the checklist? Well, it's not going to be Ethan Peck, since we just got his autograph. So, are the Rittenhouse Packers going to be nice to us? Will we get Rebecca Romaine just because that's who Vinny got? just because this is bothering me. I just want to see if this is the... I won't show it. If this is the autograph. That's just a regular relic. Where is the relic at? Oh, is this it? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. Nothing like making you all wait till the end. I am happy though that um, the big autograph and the autograph relic were at the very end of the break. It always stinks you hit the big things up front. Well, depending on who the auto relic is, the Peck might go number one. I don't know. The Peck full bleed is better than the duel with, I forget who it was, Bush and Babs, was it? Yeah. I mean, if you have the auto relic, the Peck, and then that first duel, and the sketch, I would guess they're the top four. Still had one more Rhapsody insert to go. Actually, this one feels... Is this a relic? Yeah, this is a relic. One... Oh, geez, this one's not a relic. Autograph number 2. Autograph number 3. Okay, here we go. And we'll go nice and slow. Autograph number 1. Desmond Savan. It's a kid, so I'm guessing this is going to be common. Autograph number 2. Nicky Guadagnini. This was the regular relic, yeah. Regular relic is RC30. So we only got one dual relic. Alright. I wonder if the fact that we got a duplicate screwed us up. Alright. Celia Rose Gooding. Inscription. A lot of writing going on there. Let's see. Senor Huro comms officer. 11 of 25. Still not bad. Alright, I did not look. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's the back of it. Rebecca Romaine. Sorry, Vinny. I mean, sorry for you. Good for everybody else. Alright, and that is the break. Gotta reach underneath the camera here. Alright, so we got a stack of all different kinds of inserts, a whole bunch of golds. We got 5 red parallels. Just to separate these by how many we got. Because I think we got a completely different amount than what Vinny got. So we got 2 of the metal expressions, 4 of the acetate, 6 of the cast, and 6 of the Rhapsody. I don't know, for some reason I thought you said you got 4 of the metal. Irma Ahmed sketch of a portal. Our comic cut C1. This is numbered 42 of 82. And a bunch of different relics. We did get a duplicate, which stinks. Alright, our full bleeds. Nicky Guadani, Ryan Terk, Jesse James Keitel, Reed Burney, Andrew Jackson, Simon Northwood, Alora Patnake, Michael Benier, Emma Ho, Martin Quinn, Greg Brick, Bruce Horak, David Hun, Abbas Wahab, Lindy Booth, Rong Fu, Alex Spencer, Kyle Gatehouse, and Ethan Peck. That was the full bleeds. The Bordards, Desmond Sivan, Amika Menakaya, Adelaide Kane, Paul Wesley, Jamila Ross, Noah Lamana, Kyle Cass, Andre Day Kim, Graham Somerville, Dan Janot, Warren Schurer, and Melissa Navia. Our inscriptions: Celia Rose Gooding, Jennifer Hui, Brendan Jeffers. 2 duels: Laura Patnaik, Michael Benier, and Jess Bush and Babs. That's all I'm saying. And our autograph relic was Rebecca Romaine. Case topper was like CT3, right? CT3 was our case topper. Alright, that is everything. Thank you for watching. I will get the sketches up tomorrow. I have to get to bed for work tomorrow. Couple of breaks on Blowout. Trying some Game of Thrones again. Some prices came down on Legends of the Realm and House of the Dragon Season 1. Also, Pop Century. I'm not sure. There's only a few spots left if you want to get in on that one. I think that's the only breaks I have going on. We just finished or filled a Shang-Chi. Try something cheap for once. And that is about it. So if you want me to break anything, shoot me a message. You can message me on here, on Facebook, iFish73 Non-Sport Group Breaks, over on Blowout. I will respond. Might be slow, but I will get to you. Thanks again, and I will see you on the next break.